Inshallah and Ashe. A little slow on the keyboard there. Just kidding. Welcome to another fantastic Friday in the season of Taurus. And if you're new here, I am the Tonya D, your holistic Shaw medium, lunar guide, and human mirror, here to reflect the cosmic currents moving through you and around you, especially through the elemental pathways. And today, we've officially entered Taurus season, the season of manifestation, the season where energy becomes form or becomes matter, where what you've been thinking, feeling, and envisioning begins to take shape in the physical world. And we're not doing it quietly, especially today, because the moon is in Leo. Heartfelt Leo, the heart is emoting, is what I want to say. So this is a very heart-led expression, visibility, confidence, and a lot of courage to be seen in your value or what you do value. So Taurus builds it and Leo shows it. I can see Leo just on the stage of life. And together, this is where manifestation becomes magnetic. So this is the moment where you stop asking, can I have this? And start embodying, this is who I am. Today, we're actually going to go deeper into what it actually means to manifest in real time, not just energetically, but physically, financially, and emotionally. And of course, I'll open up space for mini Cowry Shell divinations later in the show. So take a break and, of course, arrive in your body and ask yourself, left hand on your heart, what am I ready to receive and actually hold? But let's talk about this Leo moon for a moment. Let me see if I can swap this up a little bit. We changed things up this morning, so there is that. There it is. I changed up this whole idea. I'm so hilarious. But the Leo moons, because if your natal moon is in Leo, this is actually, in my idea, my visual, my elemental realm, reflector gasm. Leo, this is actually the first quarter moon phase to the sun in Taurus for a Leo moon. And what that means is this isn't just about feeling good. It's about, or even being seen. This is about taking action on what you want to manifest. The first quarter phase is where tension meets movement. You've set the intention. Now the question is, are you willing to act on it? For Leo moons, this shows up in the body as a desire to be seen, a push to express yourself, a pull to step forward, but also that edge of vulnerability. Like asking yourself, can I really show up like this? It's like, what do I want to say? There's a word, authentic. Showing up authentically in your skin. And with the sun in Taurus, this isn't just energetic anymore. This is where manifestation becomes physical. So Leo says, be seen like the sun, shine upon everything you touch. And Taurus says, make it real. Now it takes the sun to heat up the soil in order for things to birth and to grow. And this is exactly where most people stop. They feel the push, but they don't move with it. That's the block, energetic or otherwise. And that's why we look at your personal blueprint through the cowrie shells, through your emotional field, and through the patterns your body is holding. So you don't just feel the shift, you actually move it into form, energy to matter. And the moon in Leo right now is your activation point. So you're not just meant to feel it, your emotions, you're meant to act upon it. And I'm loving that. So with Taurus season, this is where the manifestation gets real. Here's the truth most people don't really talk about. It's not about what you want. It's about what you can hold, whether it's the money, the clients, the opportunities, the possibilities. They don't come from wishing. They come from embodiment. And that's the work I do with my clients. Not just insight, but actual energetic and identity shifts that change what you're available for. So if you've been feeling the call, if you're ready to move from watching into receiving, being in a receivership, this really is your season. But here's the natal moon forecast for the Leo natal moons during Taurus season. And when I return, I'm going to open up the field with the full moon in Scorpio, the elemental algorithm, as we're prepping for this execution. That's kind of what I'm calling it, the execution of your manifestation, whatever it is you've been holding in your subtle energetic field. So, quick little break here, and when I return. Taurus season is where everything begins to slow down. After the fire of Aries, we move into earth, into the body, into what's real. This is the season of stability, self-worth, what we're truly authentically building. It's not about rushing forward, it's about rooting into what lasts. And depending on your natal moon sign, this energy will land in your emotional body differently. If you've been feeling unseen or disconnected from your spark, this is why. This is your Taurus season moon medicine. If your natal moon is in Leo, fire grounds into worth. Taurus season feels different for Leo moons. If your natal moon is in Leo, your emotional body thrives on expression, creativity, being seen. You shine naturally. But Taurus season dims the external spotlight and turns it inward. So during the season of Taurus, your Leo moon may feel less driven by external validation, more introspective about self-worth, slower in emotional expression. You could be craving recognition, but asked to self-validate. Grounded, but slightly restricted, even aware of deeper emotional needs. So this is fire meeting earth, and the earth is asking you to root your light. The sun heats up the soil. And the Scorpio full moon on the 1st of May brings emotional truth. So for your Leo moon, this could illuminate where validation has replaced self-worth, even emotional patterns tied to recognition, the emotional grimoire. There could be vulnerability beneath confidence, deeper need for authenticity, being authentic within yourself first, so you can be authentic and shine that authenticity outward. This is your moment to get real with yourself. Taurus new moon on the 16th, this new moon asks you to build confidence from within. So it may activate redefining your self-worth, creating stability and identity, ground your creative energy, commit to long-term expressions. Hold that foundation because that is your inner foundation. Your moon medicine for Taurus season is self-rooted worth. So that means validating yourself first and create without needing approval. Even slow down your need to be seen. Anchor into authentic expression. And trust your value without external reflection. Leo shines, Taurus stabilizes that light. And your moon mantra, I am worthy without needing to prove it. If the spotlight feels quieter, Taurus season is reminding your moon that your light doesn't need permission. It needs roots. If you're ready to root your worth instead of chasing validation, step inside the coven. Taurus season is here to remind your moon that you don't have to rush your life. You're allowed to slow down, to feel, to build something steady and real. Whatever is unfolding for you right now, it's asking for your presence, not your urgency. Stay with it, trust it, let it grow. Comment your moon sign below and follow along for the rest of the Taurus season series. Ashe, and I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, we have returned. Welcome back. And if you're curious about your natal moon sign, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. That's where I do the natal moon signs per season. So there is that. Taking a breath and a pause. If you're here right now, you're actually meant to be here. That's how I feel the subtle energies work. Because this full moon, this is the full moon's chart. It's not subtle. It's never a subtle full moon, is it? This is a Scorpio full moon, especially in the season of Taurus. And this energy, it's asking you to feel the truth and actually move with it energetically. Before we start, drop your moon sign in the chat. I want to kind of feel who's here on this magical day We'll tune in and see if anybody does that in the grimoire. So today we're not just talking about the energy, we're working with it. We're always working with elemental energies, manifesting, executing, refining. And if you feel called, I'll be doing live Cowry Shell divinations at the end of the show, as always. But let's step into this chart here, because what's happening right now in the moment as we move into this full moon is a full energetic sequence. We've got Yin Wood Pig. That is feeling and truth. It's the day energy sitting on the pig, Yin Wood. So this is sensitive, intuitive, emotional growth. This is the part of you that already knows inside. You felt it for a while, that pull, that truth, but maybe you haven't acted on it yet. That's the key, right? What do you know is true for you right now? Go ahead and drop that in the chat if you feel like it, or in the comments. And here's where it gets very powerful. Very powerful. The water dragon, Yang water dragon, is movement. That's the month's energy. The Yang water dragon, just saying that. So this is momentum. This is movement. It's this is things already shifting, whether we can see them or not, whether you're ready for them or even not, on both accounts. So there's opportunities, emotions, realizations. Everything is amplifying right now, and boy, have I felt it starting on Monday. It's like, where are things already moving in your life? You really want to ask yourself, what's already moving? And this is where most people get stuck. And then we've got the Yang Fire Horse, the year. It's action. Our whole year is full of action and movement. So this is not thinking energy. This literally is action. It's the prime directive. This is visibility. It's being seen. This is movement. It's actualization. You cannot stay in your head in this energy at all. You have to move, literally. So you want to ask yourself, where are you being asked to take this action? But not everything comes with you, ever, right? And then we've got the Yin Metal Snake, the hour. That's refinement. That's what the hour is bringing to this entire full moon. So this is precision. This is truth. It's the executioner's blade. This is cutting through the illusions. Some things have to be released so that what's aligned can actually move forward. So you want to ask yourself, what do you already know you need to let go of? And literally let go. We're already in the process of a lot of letting go, and possibly literally being let go, whatever that looks like. The universe always moves us. So feel this. You know something. That's the wood pig. It's already moving. That's the water dragon. You're being asked to act, which is the fire horse. And then, but only then, with what's aligned, that's the metal snake. So this is a manifesting plus executing moment. And this is a very high level move. This does two things at once, all together with all these elementals simultaneously. So it's all in motion. We have all of the elementals here. So the day masters, I want to bring in the day masters. If you know your day master, I kind of want to dive in a little deeper with the day masters, if you know yours, because this energy doesn't hit everybody the same way. It demands different energies on your day master. So it depends on that. So I'm going to kind of give you a general feel for each one for this full moon. It's going to be very basic, mind you. Your personal chart is where that real story is. So if you have a wood day master, which this day master is Yin Wood or Yang Wood, Yai or Yaya or Yai, Yang Wood. So this is your moment to grow. It's the executioners, but only in the direction that actually feels true. If you have a fire day master, the being or the ding, you're being asked to be seen. That's the year. It's to be actionable action, but not at the cost of your own authenticity, your own truth. If you have an earth day master, which is Wu or Jai, or even the elementals of Ruth or earth is what I want to say. This is about what you're holding on to. and what needs to shift so you can actually receive. Earth energy is always in transition. That's kind of how I see that. If you have a metal day master, the Zheng or Jin, or Jin in the hour, you're cutting through something right now. This is what this full moon is going to bring for you. So this is clarity, but it does require honesty. Now, if you have a water day master, which is Ren or Guai, you're feeling everything deeply. You are water. But this is where your intuition becomes direction. So what I want to say is, this is where I want you to understand something on a deeper level. This is just the surface. This is just like scratching the soil, because your chart is not just your day master. It brings in your timing, your elements, your cycles, and so much more. So what do I want to say about this? So if you're listening to this, if you're really tuned in and you're thinking or you're meditating, okay, this feels like me, but I need more clarity. This is exactly where a personal session comes in. Literally personal sessions, because in a private session, exclusive, I'm looking at your chart, your timing, the elementals, which one to navigate, but also your energy, a prescribed ritual. And it's showing you exactly how this is playing out for you. So you're not guessing like your next move. You're literally moving with clarity. Woo. So if you feel the pull, as I just did, go ahead and use the link and schedule your session with me. They're all over the place. But this is where it becomes personal. It's like a radical shift. This is just a general, your chart's going to show you exactly where things land for you. So if you want that level of clarity, that's what my private sessions are for. Absolutely, 100%. So this is just the surface. Now, to pull in the Scorpio full moon, Scorpio brings the truth. It's the executioner's blade, and Taurus brings the value. So the question is becoming, what truth are you ready to live, and what are you ready to receive because of it? Woo! Hold space for that. And this is where most people hesitate often, I find. They feel it, because feelings are vibrations. They see it, but they don't move it forward, or they don't turn the key. They don't take actionable action. That's a core moment and a movement. Confusion, overthinking, resistance, and not receiving. So this is your invitation. If you're feeling this, especially, it's a feeling. So if something is clicking for you right now in this moment, this is exactly the work we do inside, basically Purpose to Profit, but it's about really activating your core and Master Manifest University, aligning your energy, actually moving you forward, and living from like a vision quest state is kind of what I want to say. But for now, if you're new here, let's bring this into something personal by doing mini Cowry Shell divinations. I'm opening up the live stream for that. If you want a personal mini message, all you have to do is comment your year and month of birth, and I'll come to you next. But before then, a short little break. And when I return, we'll dive into the shells.
Are you standing at a crossroads, seeking clarity amidst life's uncertainties? Do you yearn for a deeper understanding of your purpose, your challenges, and the unseen forces at play in your life? For generations, the Dagara people of West Africa have turned to their cowrie shells for profound wisdom and guidance. These ancient tools, imbued with the spirit of the ancestors, offer a unique pathway to self-discovery and destiny. Through a personalized cowrie shell divination, we can uncover hidden truths, identify blockages, and illuminate the path forward. Whether you seek guidance on relationships, career, health, or your spiritual journey, the cowries hold the answers you seek. It's time to step into your power to embrace the wisdom that awaits you. Visit tonyad.tv/sessions to book your transformative cowrie shell divination today. Your journey to clarity begins here.
And we are back. So this is the energy right now. I haven't really played with the shells. I kind of just moved them in, filling into them. Super excited at the moment. And of course, if you want your own message, comment in the chat your year and month of birth. That's how this works. So taking a breath and a pause, just feeling into it. If you're ready, I can see some of you. I'm multi-streaming if you don't know. I don't just stream on Facebook. I have YouTube. And I started doing LinkedIn, which it says connect to an event. I've never done that before. But either way, if you're new here, at the end of my show every Friday, I do live mini Cowry Shell divinations. Cowry Shells are an indigenous spirit technology brought to the West by Elder Malidoma Somé. I'm a protege, a student of his. I always incorporate the elementals and the elements in my practice. My coven calls and all the things, rituals. Full and new moons mostly. Sometimes I'll bring in other things. I work privately and also in a coven, an online coven, where I'm always posting rituals and whatnot. We go live in there monthly, at least once a month, if not more. So yeah, comment your year and month of birth if you have something on the tip of your tongue, and we'll wait. And if not, no worries. Just taking a breath, maybe feel what came through for you today, what you know, maybe what's moving, what you're ready to act on with this full moon coming up for us. Things happen for us, not to us. And pause and take a breath. So this is your moment to really move with the energies, is what I want to say. Feel it, trust it, move it. And as we've opened up the field, if you'd like a mini Cowry Shell divination, drop your birth year and your month in the comments or the chat. And let's really see what comes through each and every one of us for today, the energies. And we'll just wait. I'll flip some cards, do some streaming. And yeah, there is that. Penelope the Dream Weaver. She actually goes with the moon. So everyone's quiet today on this Friday afternoon. So just know with this full moon, it's time to really receive what you are. Taurus equals money plus manifestation plus value. And Leo equals visibility, confidence, being paid. Hello. And I am the bridge between energy plus the embodiment plus that income. And that brings us to a close of today's fantastic Friday transmission. As we move through Taurus season, just remember, manifestation isn't something you chase. It's something you become available for. And with this Leo moon, you're being asked to not only hold your value, but to be seen in the value. The truth is, people aren't paying for more information. They're investing in embodiment, in clarity, in transformation. And if you're ready for that next level, whether it's through a private Cowry Shell divination, stepping into the coven, or working with me more closely, this is the season to say yes to yourself, value yourself, believe in your own value, because Taurus doesn't just dream, it builds. And Leo doesn't hide, it actually claims. So the question is, what are you ready to receive and be seen in? I am Tonya D, your human mirror, changing lives, igniting passions on the information highway while awakening the spirit. And if people can dim your light for no reason, then I can radiate your brilliance for absolutely no reason. Ashe, and I will see you on the other side, or possibly next Friday. Things are changing up over here on my end. Blessings.